Good evening, is Mr. C with Mr. and Mrs. C's Homestead. I'm going to do some lettuce wrap for tonight, and I don't know if you've tried that before, but I like them. Miss C likes them. Sounds kind of an odd thing for dinner, but it's actually pretty good. So we'll be starting out with some ground chicken, and actually I ended up with ground turkey because they didn't have a ground chicken, but normally I use ground chicken, but you can use either one. It's fine. We'll be using some ginger, some garlic, some rice wine vinegar, some soy sauce, some hoisin sauce, some water chestnuts, some green onion, and then the lettuce. So we'll get started with just chopping up, and I do 2 pounds of, like I said, turkey. Normally we use chicken, but either one will do. And it fries pretty quick, and you don't get a lot of grease like you would off the hamburger. So you don't really have to drain anything on this. It's pretty dry. I put in a couple tablespoons of oil. You can use olive oil. I just threw some vegetable oil in, and get this cooking down. And I should have waited to use that for a little bit, but I'm going to put just a dash of salt, and a dash of pepper. But I know it sounds kind of funny, but you'll actually take this, fry it up, and you can add in onion. I'm just going to put some green onion in tonight, but you can use yellow onion, dice it up real small. You can put in some garlic and some ginger, some hoisin sauce for flavoring, and then some water chestnuts. And then once we get all this cooked down, then we'll just take a head of lettuce and we'll cut it in half, and you just take the leaf and fold it, and you're going to put your ground turkey in there, or chicken, whichever, and then you're going to top it with some, I like the small ones, the egg noodles, the small ones, but I couldn't find them, so we're going to use the large ones. There is a difference in the taste to me. I like the small ones better, but this will work. So, but you'll put that on top of it, and then put a sweet Asian chili sauce on top of that. Really good. So, and it's not overfilling, you know. It's filling, but you don't feel bloated and all that, and which makes it kind of nice. I'll just chop up a little bit more here. Hope everybody's enjoying the Memorial Day weekend, and thank God for the vets out there who've made sacrifices for us through the years, and so we always like to honor them. So if you're a vet today, thank you. We appreciate it. And you can probably hear lapping going on in the background, and every time we turn on the video, one of the puppies has got to go drink. So that's all right. All right, so we're going to cook this down a little bit, and then when we come back, it'll go together real fast then. So let me cook this down. We'll see you back just a little bit. All right. Okay, we're back, and the meat's pretty much cooked. I'm going to go in about a tablespoon of garlic powder. About a tablespoon of ginger. I'm going to go in with a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce. This is what really gives it the flavor. And I don't know if any of y'all are familiar, you'll find it in your Asian section in the grocery store. It doesn't have to be that brand. They have 2 or 3 different brands of it. Either one will work. Good choices. Do a couple tablespoons of soy sauce. And we got rice wine vinegar, which you can also find in your Asian section of the grocery store. And we're going to go in about a tablespoon of that. Alright. We're going to go in with 2 large cans of water chestnuts. Same thing, Asian section in your grocery store. Just 2 big cans of that. I've actually got 2 different cans that I had one in the pantry, so now I'll go ahead and drain them first before I throw them in there. You know, drain the water off. So we want to give this a stir. And you know, like I say, it may not sound appealing until you actually eat it. And where I got the idea from was a Chinese restaurant called PF Chang's. Sitting there one night with some friends, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll get some lettuce wraps," and I'm like, "Lettuce wraps? What is that?" And so I tried them, and they have their own chili sauces they put out with it. It's really good, but I hadn't been there in a while. But we just started making our own, and we don't do a lot of restaurant eating. We do a lot of stay at home and eating and stuff. I'm going to take some green onion. Just a handful of them. We're just going to go in there and whack them up. Sound like an Italian movie, don't it? I'm going to whack it up. And this is our homegrown at Mississippi grew, our green onion. And go in and mix that around a little bit. And that's it for a little bit. We're going to let it cook down for a few minutes, and then I'm going to put the lid on it and let it cook down, collect all the juices, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we got the meat cooked down. I did take the water chestnuts and busted them up, put the lid on it. I added in 3/4 cup of water and let it cook down so it softened them water chestnuts up. Now I did go back and add all the ingredients that I put into it. I went back and added again because that what I told you was for 1 pound, and I forgot I was doing a double batch for 2 pounds. So if you're doing 1 pound of meat, first set of ingredients. If you're doing additional 2 pounds like I did, then you're just going to double what I told you to put in there. So, and then all you do is just spoon it out and put it on your lettuce, which makes like a, cut it vein wise, it makes like a bowl. And then you're going to put your meat in there. You're going to put some sweet chili sauce on top of it. And then you're going to add your egg noodles on top of that. And then I go back with a squirt of soy sauce. But it's just whatever you like. And then basically you're just going to roll it up, fold it up, and it's good. It's very, very good. It's a light meal, not overfilling, and relatively easy, and fairly inexpensive. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to try and bring you another one here in a few days. So we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.